By the way, I look like shit today, so please don't write any negative comments of how I look like a man, because I already know that. I just felt so lazy today and just avoid all this, and I'm gonna try to put no pictures of me just because I look like shit, okay? So yeah, hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl S here, and on today's video I'll be showing you how to clean your white canvas shoes, whether they're wedged heels, sneakers, boots, whatever it is. If it's white, I'll show you how to clean them. Just because it's time to put these babies away, I thought it'd be a great time to do an episode of how I clean them. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate that, especially if you love heels the way that I do. And don't forget to hashtag HeelFam. And yeah, and hit the alert button so you know that when I get a new video coming out, you're notified of when it's released. Quite a few videos out there of people using, you know, either throwing their Converse sneakers or Van sneakers in the washer, and it seemed like some of them worked, some of them didn't work, but I tried a few things, and for these guys, so this is the ones that I've cleaned, and you can see they're obviously so spotless. And I found the best method where, honestly, I'm the most laziest person ever, so I didn't want to like overlay with so many chemicals and wait and put them in the dryer and do all that stuff. I found a better method, at least, that worked best for me. These are the original ones. This is it that we're going to be working with today in today's episode. Obviously, these ones had a really rough time. It's all the summer partying and literally like going to Vegas and just like all that. You see how gross they are? Like, I can't even wear them. So it's gonna be a fun episode of making these brand new, just like turning them back to its original. In your white canvas shoes, you'll need your shoes, of course. In this case, I have my Michael Kors white heels, baking soda, which is a key, and then we're gonna go ahead with a toothbrush, or if you have another brush that you want to use, teaspoon, a bowl so you could put the water and mixing the baking soda, and then in this case I also have the key is a whitener. It's a canvas whitener, it's both for leather. It works so well, and it has a sponge end to it, and then half a glass of water. We're gonna start off with preparing your station. In this case I just use some like plastic bags just to make sure I protect the surface, along with a paper towel to damp any excess water from the shoe while cleaning it. Using the bowl, I'm just pouring half my cup of water, and I'm going to measure out 1 tablespoon of baking soda. You can see that obviously when I started pouring this baking soda, like I didn't cut it properly. It took me some time. It wasn't the exact full tablespoon. I think I added a little bit more towards the end, just because I've noticed the consistency. I really wanted to get that white look, and what the baking soda will do is it'll remove the initial grime. There will be some stains that might just end up staying, but that is okay. That's why we have the whitener there, which will cover it all up. So I'm just mixing up the baking soda with the water together until it dissolves into the water. Now, taking your toothbrush or your brush that you have, we are going to begin scrubbing down all that grime that's on the shoe, and I lightly just coat it first and just go over the surface. I did add a little bit here just because I felt like it needed some more, and I also added a bit on the surface of the shoe, which really gets into the fabric. And then throughout here, just keep on scrubbing it, covering all the surface space. It might not look like when you are doing it that anything is happening, especially because like I feel like we're so used to like if we use a product and we see bubbles or whatever it is, we feel like it works efficiently. With the baking soda, it's just like a light coating. It does take away a lot of the dirt, but you'll notice that not all of it, or even the really hard dark stains, will not come off. And that is why I decided to go with this approach of using the whitener, because the whitener just brings it back to life. It just gives it that oomph. It even looks better than when you buy it. Like, it's so beautiful. It's great on, and it also, I feel like it acts like a protector. And you can always apply it back if you want to add more coatings to it. So here I'm just going to fast forward. As you can see, I'm going into every single detail. I'm even going to the toe bed where, you know, you see your toe markings. I scrub into every single area. Anywhere where you see that dirt, just keep it like that's the most you can scrub it down. I then get my paper towel and start damping out the excess water. It's not 100% dry, but it just removes any water that might be on there. So that's what I'm doing right here, because the next step is that we're going to apply the whitener. So this whitener is amazing. Like I said, it's only $5 for $5, and I barely use. Honestly, you don't use like the whole thing. I probably use like 1/20th of it for the shoes. So it really lasts you a long time, especially if you also have other shoes. You could do this all at once. It's just the easiest process ever. So using my whitener, which has a sponge applicator on the very end of the bottle, I damp, and then I do circular motions. So I damp, circular motions, damp, circular motions. So you keep going into that routine instead of just spreading it like up and down. I find that it leaves like a little bit of streaks. So you do want to blend it into the shoe, and I apply not just one coat. I apply close to 3 coatings of this motion. And once you feel like you're happy with where the color has gone to and that you've covered all the surface, I let it dry, like air dry it outside if it's a nice warm day, and that is literally it. Like, there's nothing much more complicated than this. Literally, I find it even fun to clean, which is funny because like cleaning isn't fun, but I find that using this applicator and how easy it is, it was just like, it made it such an easy experience, and it gave you such a beautiful look. You can see just from pictures that these shoes are back to life, and now I could wear them for next summer without having to worry about, you know, cleaning them. And that's the worst thing possible, is like getting your shoes back, the summer's coming up and you're ready to wear some cute outfits, but then you look at your shoes and you're like, oh my god, I haven't cleaned them from last year. So guys, get your dirty ass shoes out of the freaking closet, clean them now, so then you know that when summer comes, you have them and you just feels like brand new. I really hope you enjoyed this video. There isn't much I can really add to it than these 2 simple steps. It's so simple. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, guys. I'm actually going to be posting a few more videos, especially if you love shoes. I am a huge heel girl. Don't forget to hashtag heel fam, because I'll always want more members in the heel family. And then until then, I'll see you in my next video.